All right. I'd like to once again thank everybody for watching today. You're in the Snack Attack podcast. As you can see here, our special guest star today is plays a lot of the low stake hold'em tournaments. Hey, welcome to the show today. Okay. I'll tell you a little bit about this man. It plays at Aria a lot. I deal to him there. He doesn't play in the Poker Go studio. He plays in our daily tournaments. His best cash, though, he played in an employee event and won $52,773. His lifetime earnings is $317. I mean, 370. Oh, my God, look at me. $317,207. Oh, boy. Wow. And he does real well in the Aria Poker Room, as you could see. Welcome to the show again.
Thank you.
Tell the world a little bit about yourself here.
I'm a dealer at the Venetian.
Okay, dealer at the Venetian.
So I need insurance. I actually went through some health issues like you did.
Okay.
Had cancer, so that was all taken care of. Then I crashed my motorcycle and broke 7 ribs and my collarbone. So I need insurance. I think most poker players, what holds them back is they don't have that life support of, insurance. But so I do both.
That's true. I mean, I don't know what I'd do without it. What happened to me, I'm glad I was full-time to have the health insurance when I had the quadruple heart surgery because I missed 7 months of work. I was out for a while. Just now getting back on my feet. But I will tell you one thing about this man. He is amazing in the Aria Poker Room. And show him what you got out front here.
We got a few first place trophies.
Yep.
There should be more. The Hen and Bob, my brothers in crime at the Razagul, say I have over 100 caches.
Okay.
There's 23 right here. First place.
Those are first placers. Yeah.
And I had 13 seconds. So.
Wow, 13 seconds too. That's great. That is phenomenal. I have some of those too. I played a few times, but not as many as you got.
Yeah, right.
By the way, guys, when you win a tournament at the Aria, not only do you get cash, show them. You get a card protector. It says Aria, and they're beautiful. They just what's the newest one looks like? That one there. That's the one you get now.
This one?
Yeah, that's the newest one, right? Yeah, that's the newest one. You come and win a tournament at the Aria here. I explained to everybody. For example, where do you play? Do you just play at the Aria?
When I'm in Gotham, I play at that soft seat in Queens.
Okay.
And if I play high-low, it's at the 1020 at the Chesterfield. And then if it's high-low, there's that goulash joint down on 79th. But when I'm in Aria, or when I'm in Vegas, I play at the quintessential poker room, the Aria. If you go there, you got some skinny Chinese girls running the show, Ray Ray and Jing Jing. And if you're real lucky, they bring in the atomic blonde, Candace. She's great. But I got a question for you. Do you know who invented the big blind ante?
I will tell you this. I got to vote on it because I'm part of the tournament directors, guys, because I was tournament director at Samstown. I got to vote on that.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I do know the answer to that.
Well, for those that you don't know, it's Paul Campbell.
Yeah, it is Paul Campbell.
Executive Director of the Year for Aria.
He's won that twice, by the way. I mean, Tournament Director of the Year. As far as I know, he's won it twice.
He's a honorary Razagul member.
I feel great working under that man. Believe me, I feel privileged because he knows his stuff. No doubt about it. Yeah, absolutely. So you enjoy, what kind of mistakes do you think you make when you're playing poker? What do you think your main problem is?
I'm untrusting. I don't believe him.
You don't believe how you make the call anyway?
Not too often. I think the secret is to not call. These guys aren't 3-bet bluffing you with on the river with nothing. But I'm pretty solid. I don't feel like there's.
I gotta ask you this question now. What's with the mask? What's with the outfit? Are you trying to be Bane from Batman or what?
I just want to be incognito.
Oh, incognito?
I don't want to know anyone to know me.
Okay, well, you might want to see how close I am to this mic. There you go. You might want to see it. I've never seen you like this, but I think it's comical. It's great. You don't want no one to know about you. All right. What are your techniques you use when you're trying to play a hand? You have any kind of way you're going to attack a hand?
Well, I like to lean on them until I can see whether their body or their spirit breaks first. And if it's their spirit, then I take their bankroll.
Wow. And how do you manage to do that? How do you do that? Is it a way you bet at them?
They tell you.
They tell you?
We're sitting here getting ready to negotiate.
Okay.
And they've already given up their shit. And so I know exactly what they're doing. And so it's more exploitative.
All right. Why don't you play bigger stakes? That's a great question I want to ask you.
You see these things? It's like kryptonite.
Yeah?
The dice and the women are the rake of life. But
really?
As I said before...
Oh, so
it's insurance. I need insurance. It's the time is hard.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know what I'd do without my insurance. Seriously, I mean, I think I'm healthy now. But still, you never know what something's going to happen. Boy, you crashing on the motorcycle, that could have been. Ugh. I know a few of my friends that crashed and died doing that. They used to play when I was at Sam's Town. They come and play in the tournament, a husband, and they were both older couple. They were older couple. They're biker people. They're cool as hell, but they got in some bad motorcycle accident. She lived, but he didn't. And that's been a long time ago. I don't even know if she's still living. What do you like about playing at the Aria? What makes you, is it the field? Is it the atmosphere? What is it that makes, because I see you there all the time.
Well, sometimes you get to be on the feature table.
Oh, yeah, the feature.
That's always a treat.
Tell them about that feature table.
You can get some snacks there.
Yeah.
The snacks are good there at the feature table. The structure is really not that good as far as, 30-minute levels or longer. But it gets over in 5 or 6 hours.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Pound for pound, that's the fastest way to make money,
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's true. I hear we used to have one at night. We don't now. I don't know if you used to play in them.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. But mainly it's the 1 o'clock tournament, basically. And once again, I play in it on my days off sometimes because I just love poker. And the level of play there is the better players than at most other casinos, like South Point or Orleans. I would say the better players play our tournament because it's a $200 buy-in than the lower buy-ins. Would you agree with that or no?
I always count how many players are left at the end of the buy-in, and I divide that into a percentage.
Oh,
and it's usually around 60-some%. So I know who I'm dealing with when I know it's like at 50. Sometimes it's as low as 50. There's people that keep buying in, So even at the World Series, the dealer event has some of the worst players because it was almost at like 56% at the end of the buy-in.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. What got you into playing poker? How did you get your career started here?
I've just been playing all my life, with the family,
Everyone gets started that way, I think, with the family. That's how I got started. I didn't know I was going to take it this far, but the more you learn, the better you get. I feel like I've learned enough now to where I don't know if I could quit. I don't even know what I'd be doing if I retired doing what I do. What would you be doing if you quit playing poker? What else interests you other than poker?
I actually make more money playing poker than I do working.
Wow.
But I need, like I said, I need the insurance.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good problem to have. That's no problem at all.
Right.
You get your insurance and you're making money. And, considering that you mainly play the low stakes poker, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for you to have over 300,000 in winnings, I think that's amazing because you're not getting one of it really in a big chunk. Like if you're playing higher stakes and you win, I'm still looking for that big win myself. But when you're talking about 6 digits over 100,000, you've won 1,000 here, 2,000 there, 3,000. I checked it on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, but on Hendemob when I looked up all your stats and stuff. And I think it's amazing. I mean, for example, look at all them. Them are all first place right there, guys. And that ain't even half of them, I bet. Probably not even half of them. And how many seconds did you say you had? 28?
Yeah, no, maybe 13, 14.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's like Nicholas with the Masters, 6 wins and 22 runner-ups. That's a lot. It's unreal. What is it that draws? What makes you love playing poker? What is it about poker that you love?
I'm a gamer. I play chess. I play Sudoku. I play every kind of game. It's the mental stimulation,
Okay. So that's, you just like anything that's challenging? Is that what you're saying?
It's just solving the puzzle.
Solving the puzzle. That's what poker really is. I've been dealing to you for 5.5 years now, and you're always at that final table, whether you're first or second, you're there. And you're in the money almost every time, I would think. Not just count first and seconds. I mean, just hitting the money.
Well, it's something I have over 100 caches, according to Hendemob.
Wow.
But
that is amazing. Boy, that is truly amazing. Now, you say you're a dealer at what the Venetian was in?
Venetian.
And what table games do you deal? Do all of them?
I deal all the games.
Wow. And I never knew that. This guy doesn't. Wow. You must be a night shift because you play the 1 o'clock.
Right.
So perfect. You must be a night shift dealer, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I put in some long days. I work out in the morning. I play poker at the Aria, and then I go to work for 8 hours.
You work out too? Oh my God, he is Bane, guy. We got Bane in the studio today. Look out, Batman. We got Bane. That's funny. You look like Bane too. Yeah, you're built like Bane. I never noticed that before. Oh my God. Oh, Batman. I had another show, and I had Adam Hendricks, and he's from Alaska, so they nicknamed him the Iceman. Well, Batman, the Iceman, yeah. Mr. Freeze. So I have 2 villains that Batman don't want to see now. I can't get over you two. You look just like Bane. All right, give me some good poker stories. That's what we want to hear from you. What would you say is the best fold you ever made? Did you make a big fold, then you ask them later and you realize you made a good fold, or what's the story with that?
I play so much poker, it's hard to even remember what my name is.
Oh, really?
I know I took a super bad beat the other day. It was, I had ace queen, and there was 5 callers, and then it came queen 3-3. So I'm thinking that's the safest flop in the world. And they both flopped a set or trips.
Wow.
I wasn't able to get away from that one because I'm not that good.
Wow. Well, what's the best call you ever made? You ever make a big call for?
Well, it just depends on the person. Like the other day, this guy was just, won 200, $2,000, $6,000, $12,000. And I knew he had nothing. He was just trying to buy the pot, and I just called him down the whole way and won a huge pot.
Yeah, I've run into those, and then they've hit the river on me.
You know, they're not telling a believable story.
No, they're not. No, they're not. If you weren't playing poker, what else would you be doing for a living?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm kind of living the dream.
You're living the dream? You can't see yourself ever quit playing poker, maybe?
Quit working.
Quit working?
Yeah. That's my goal, is to
win enough to don't have to work no more.
Well, I'll reach retirement in a few years, so then I can get an insurance, and then I'll be done. You know, that's what I'm really looking at, is
people ask me that.
You know, support. Otherwise, if you had to pay for it, it's really a huge expense. You know.
Yeah. People ask me that, Clyde, what are you doing still working? You know, you have to. I don't look at it like this job is just too good to quit. And, you know, within a year, I got lucky and got full time because a bunch of dealers went down to Texas to deal. So I went up, boom, boom, boom. Within a year, I was full time. And the more I worked there, the more I'm like, how the hell you leave a job like this?
I feel the same way. I could watch someone play dice all day long.
Yeah?
So you go to work and you
I'm
just
pretty good at throwing
gambling.
dice. Let me see them dice. I want to show you something. First of all, there's a certain way I throw these. All right, to where I know I'm not going to bust. And that's where they're going to be even. All right. You see this, how it's even no matter what? Look, see how that dice. Now, I could easily throw them that way, or that way. And if you notice, no matter which way I turn them dice, it's an even number. The 7 is bust. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So I throw them like this. Okay? Like this. So I know it's not going to be 7. See, there's no way it could be a 7. Same with if it's on snake eyes. Or let's do the snake eyes up. Now, I want to remind you, you got to remember where the 5 is. See that 5? I got the 5 on the outside here, too. So it can always be even, no matter what, when I go to throw it. And I do pretty good at throwing dice, but that's my secret about when I throw craps.
I saw a guy.
And I throw it up, and I make it hit all right before the end, so it don't tumble and roll all over hell, because then you will roll a 7. It's a perfect. And here's another thing I do. You know the stick guy? I'm right by I got short arms. I'm right by the stick guy, so I don't have to throw them as far neither. If you're throwing from the end, you have no control how they're going to land. But if you're going to lob them 2 feet to the end, especially in smaller casinos where the tables ain't as long, there's a reason they have long tables. Okay, you can stop from rolling a 7 and bust. I'm just saying. When I roll, I usually get a long roll in.
No, I saw a guy setting the dice, and he was pretty good. And then he said he paid $1,000 to the guy on the History Channel that rolled like 100 rolls or whatever without a 7. He said it was the best money he ever spent.
Really?
And so I was like, that's quite a.
He gave him $1,000, but he won way more. But the guy rolled that many times in a row. Can you imagine pressing that many times in a row? Well, folks out there, you got a little lesson in dice today from over here. You actually deal the game, right? Wow, I didn't know you did that. That's crazy. All these years I've known who you were, and here you're an actual dealer too. Could you see yourself being a poker dealer?
No.
No poker dealer? Dude, you know how much fun I have doing it. I pass it out snacks all the time.
Poker players, in general, there's never been a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. And I get enough of that with the drunk crap people. I think the poker players are worse.
Well, you know, I've been dealing for a long time, and I've only had one person be rude to me that I can remember.
Well, that's because they're on the feature table.
Well, that's probably why I deal the feature table. For those who don't know yet, that's why they sent me to the table to deal at a feature table. I'm getting pretty good at it, I guess. They keep sending me at feature tables. I mean, but no, all joking aside, you play really good, dude. I see you every day.
Thank you.
No, I'm serious, man. You making like I said, them are your first. You got your seconds too, but you're cashing almost every time. So that's amazing in itself because the players that play there are pretty good players. I mean, they ain't like.
No,
And
I made it in a 1,500 event at the WSOP down to 40.
Okay.
I flopped 2 pair, and the guy called with ace king and a gutty, and he hit it on the river.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'd already be retired.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I understand. I played in the WPT Omaha High Low. I got second to Alan Kessler, but I ran so bad at the end. I should have won. I had him down to his last bet, and it would have been my first big trophy. I mean, still second place is pretty good. I mean, I won 42,500.
Oh,
It would have
wow.
been nice to win the damn thing. But I just love everything about poker, and I think you know that. Even dealing, playing, everything. What I'm doing now, it's poker. It's talking about poker. I love it. Boy, I'm so glad I moved out here to Las Vegas. So great. The only bad thing about Las Vegas is people cannot drive. I mean, literally, I'm not joking around. You got to drive really careful. They don't use their turn signals. They switch lanes. They run red lights. Run them fast. They gas it. Just on and on. Everything about them. I'm going the speed limit. Looks like I'm sitting on the side of the road. And it's NASCAR. In and out of the lane. I mean, I'm not joking.
I was on a motorcycle, and I know I see it.
It's nuts.
To get cut off 2 or 3 times a day is.
It's every day.
Wednesday.
And it's every day.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm a good defensive driver. Matter of fact, I stay off 15 altogether. I have to hit 95, but then when I get off at 95, I get off there at Charleston and go the back way into my work. The only time I hit 15 is if I go down to Prim to bet the lottery when it gets big. And then once you get out of Vegas, it's okay though. It's inside Vegas is where you got to watch out for. Out there, there's nobody out there on the road. So, here we go. Let's get back to you here. What's your goal in poker? Are you wanting to maybe play the main event and win it one time or what?
I played in the main event one time.
One time? How'd you do?
I don't have regrets in life because
right,
that's just part of learning. But if I could take back 30 minutes of my life, it would be in the main event that I played. I was top 10 in chips after day 2.
Oh my.
And then I ran into 2 sets, aces, and another hand with queens that were all kind of short, but then it just chopped me down to nothing. Oh. And it's like, oh my God. I mean, I would like to win a bracelet. I mean, I think I play more tournaments than anybody. And it's like, even when I was trying to, this year in the employee event, I had kings in the big blind, and 3 people called, and I pretty much put this guy all in. He had maybe, it was for his tournament life, and he called, and then he had 6-9, and it came 5-8-7. And I was like, but I mean, you gotta love that,
right?
But it's like, the sun's gonna shine on me one day, and I really feel that I'm gonna make it.
I played an employee event when I first started out here because it was a small buy-in, 500. And every time it was a horrible beat, so I quit getting in it. I had pocket queens. There's a couple raises in front of me. I went all in. I got called by ace jack, no ace on board. But he had ace jack of diamonds. And the board ran out diamond to give him a flush to beat my queens. And here's the sick thing. I hit one of my queens was a diamond. So that was the last time I played the employee event. No, I don't play that no more. But, it is what it is. A lot of them don't play poker like we do. You could be a floor person. You could be anything in an employee event if you work in a casino and get in the tournament.
Well, there were a few pros the year that I went deep.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, what do you want to be like a transgender playing in a woman's event when you're a man at one time? It's like, just play your event. Why do guys play in the women's event? I mean, it's ridiculous.
I don't know why they do. I think it is too. I think it's ridiculous myself. So you're hoping to win a bracelet. I am too. I'm hoping, and I think I really believe before I die, I'm going to win a bracelet. I also think I'm going to win another big one somewhere. Not just the World Series. I almost won, like I said, the World Poker Tour. It's coming back in December. I plan on saving to play in it. I don't think you know this, but I played in our $1 million guarantee, and the Poker Go studio. It was a $5,100 buy-in. I got coolered. I had pocket kings against pocket aces. But if you bought into the millionaire guarantee, you got in a drawing. And I got in the drawing. That's another reason why I got in the tournament. And once again, I didn't win the satellite because of a bad beat on that too. So I almost wasn't going to get in it. But I got in it. Got beat up again. Like I said, kings against aces. And then I'm dealing over in the Poker Go studio. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. I don't know if you're on the internet or not, but they spun that wheel and it landed on me. And I got a free buy-in, a free way-in that NAPT at the Resorts World, I think November 6th and 7th. So I kind of get 2 for 1. So I got a chance to maybe win that one. So I'm hoping to do that. And last year's winner won $700, I think $65,000. That'd be beautiful if I could win that, and I can get me a house and be set up for a while. So, I'm assuming, do you play tournaments all the time? Do you play any live cash games?
I always say I'm gonna, but I'm making hay where I'm at right now.
Yeah, why would you not? That's true. I mean, my God, look at that. I can't get over that.
Most people play 1-3. There's not a lot of 2-5 even anymore.
Not like
there's a lot more better players playing the 1-3 now than there were before.
Right, but I'll tell you something about the 2-5 at my work. A lot of players that play it probably should be playing the 1-3. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they're scared. No, seriously. I can't tell you how many times when I'm dealing with 2-5 game where you want to chop, they don't want to play hand. They're scared to lose because it's a little bigger buy-in. The raise is going to come in at 15, 20, 25, and you missed the flop. I don't know what's in their head, but there seriously is a lot of chopping. They're afraid. They might as well play the 1-3 and open up their game and work on their game more. But that's just my opinion. Okay? I mean, I play cash game and tournament. I love everything about poker. That's why I asked. I know you play tournament, but you hardly ever play. I guess you don't play.
I'm capped at $200 or maybe $400.
Oh, you mean a day, the loser?
Right.
That's how I am. I swear that's how I am.
But not that I'm afraid, but it's
I got it.
If you go on a long run of cash game where you're running bad, you're losing how many bankrolls or buy-ins
I
a
got
day.
it.
Whereas if you run bad in the tournament,
It's just
it's $200. I'm back
That's it.
tomorrow, and I'm gonna,
Yep.
And even in the 1-3, if you make $30 an hour, that's considered good. 30, even 50.
Right.
Well, how much? So if you play 20 hours a week, you're not really making that much money. Whereas in the tournament, I'm making $3,000 to $5,000 easy.
Yes, I got it. When I go play live, and I mainly go, I either play Santa Fe or I play Orleans, and I play Omaha high low because it's my game. I mean, I got a number system that works so great, and I always win. But if I have a day where I'm not hitting well and I'm not running well, and I lose that money, that $200 buy-in you're talking about, then I say, it ain't my day, I'm going home. And that's why I think I'm never going to be completely felted, because I'm able to get up. A lot of players can't do that. A lot of them rebuy, even in a 1-3 game hold'em game. That you could take that $200 you're talking about, get in that game, lose it, then they're going to reach and bring more out. But in a tournament, by the time you lose that up, more likely you can't buy back in, right? You know what I mean? It's no more buy-in after so many levels anyway.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't believe I'm ever going to be felted. I don't get in tournaments like, for example, I bought in that 5,100, but I knew I could afford it. I got enough because I know where I work, and I know I'll be okay, and I know most of the time I'm going to win anyway. I'm going to get that money back. So I ended up buying in that damn thing. And that's how I manage my bankroll management. How do you manage your bankroll management is what I'm saying. Is there like a certain amount? Is it that 200 and then you're done for the day? Have you ever rebought back in the tournament?
I would never buy in 3 times.
Never 3 times.
I bought in 2 times a bunch of times in cash, and then it's like takes a hit on your winnings. But I mean, I'm pretty consistent where it's like my bankroll, I'm not even worried about money. I mean,
okay. Yeah, see, I was going to say something, and this happens to me a lot anymore. I can't even think. But I look at it as I'm Barney Five. I'm a one bullet guy. I don't know if you remember Andy Griffith's show, but I'm the one bullet guy.
I'm old.
Okay, but I'm the one bullet guy. I'm not going to keep re-entering. And this has happened to me a couple times. I've went like a couple weeks because I know I'm running by it, and I won't play. But you know me, I'm getting itching. Oh my God, I got to play. I haven't played in a while. Then I get in the game to play. It's usually a tournament because I can wait and see how my runs are going to be. I usually know within the first hour if I'm going to cash or not. That's just my mentality. So, but I get itching to play. I get in the damn tournament and I'm out right away. I'm thinking, no. I know I want to play so bad, but I'm not going to re-enter. I was playing, it's been a couple years ago. What a tournament. Oh my God, what a tournament. It was at the Win. It was a $1,600 mystery bounty. And the mystery bounties were over $100,000. I took the worst beat of my life in that tournament. I came that close to re-entering, and it was $1,600 buy-in. And the reason why is because there were so many people in it, and the prize pool was so big. I'm like, God, I got to jump back in this damn thing. But I didn't. I controlled myself. I said, hey, if that's going to happen to you, I got one outed. He had a gutter straight flush on me, and I had the ace high flush. Yeah, that's what happened to me. I said, if that's going to happen, I don't want to lose another $1,600. I worked too hard for that money. So I didn't get back in. But believe me, I wanted too bad. If I had a backer, I would have jumped in it. No doubt. The same guy was bluffing everybody. He was bluffing everyone, and I knew he was. He's over raising like crazy. And they kept folding. I said, man, I want to get in hand with this guy. He's going to give me all of his chips. Instead, he gets the luck. I let him bluff me and bet the whole way. And then the river, when the flop came 2 spades, 8-4 of spades. I've got ace-9 of spades. The river comes 6 of spades. So you got the 4, the 6, and 8 of spades. He had 5-7 of spades. Do you believe that shit?
I've done that to people twice, where I had the straight flush versus the ace high. Put them on tilt.
It really, really bothered me. It's still, I've gotten rid of it. I mean, I'm better now. But I think going through all the beats I've taken in my poker career has kept me stronger. It's made me stronger and made me more determined to win. It really has. I can't quit now. When my nephew talked me into coming out here, and I've gotten as good as I know how good I am, I don't think I could quit playing. I know too much now. So I'm going to keep grinding.
Yeah, why would you ever quit what you love?
And I love it.
Like you're asking me if I'm going to quit playing poker? No way. I mean,
I love it too. I love it to death. I really do. But I think my day in the sun's going to come sooner or later, and I'll be able to get that house I always wanted. I live with Shane Butts, okay? Great guy, all right? But all my stuff for the last 4 or 5 years have been in storage. And I got my nice poker table, my nice chairs, all my poker chips, all my nice cards have been in storage unit. And that's why I want to get a house to have a home game again and feel like I'm free again. I just want to do that.
Now's the time.
I'm working on it.
There's a glut in Vegas.
I'm working on it.
You can put down. I just bought a house. I was going to put down like 100, and they were like, "Oh no, just 3%."
I know.
And so I was like,
"Yeah, I know exactly."
14,000. I got that in my back pocket.
I could do the same right now.
Well, buy a house,
but it would cripple me low in my bank account, and I don't want to be to where I'm low on my bank account to determine that I can't play where I want to play right now. So once I get that, I would say if I could get a cash another over 50,000, okay, I'd be able to make the move I want to make. But that day's coming. All right, let's talk some more about you. I mean, dude, how many times has your picture been taken? Look at this. I can't get Is there any other places you play beside Aria?
When the Resort World opened, and I played there in the mornings.
Okay.
And I was the all-time leading money winner there for the first 6 months that they were open. And then the game kind of died. But I'm definitely probably the all-time money leader at the Aria.
Oh, no doubt about it.
If you're there and you see other people cash more than me, there's no way.
I can only think of a couple that might be. I don't think they're as close as you though, but they've done well too. I don't know how many wins they got. Tim might be one, but he disappears for the summer because it's too hot. And then the other person is the blonde lady, which, man, I'm brain dead again. Huh? Peg, yeah. Peg plays every day. Yeah. Peg's the other one. Man, but
I got more than them.
I know you do. That's what's impressive about it. That's why you're here on the show. I know, seriously. Guys, this guy right here is really good at low buy-ins, and he just seems to know how to get through the field no matter how many people in it. We've had several times to be in 98 players, you're still there.
No, I mean,
yeah, we have.
This summer, I made a final table at the Aria.
There you go.
That was 400. And like I said, in the World Series, I went down to 40 out of 2,000. And then there was 1,800 in the employee event, and I got down to 2. So I can go through deep fields. I feel like I can play every level of the.
That's a great thing.
Of the stages wherever I'm at. I see these people when they're short, and they wait and they wait and they wait, and then the big blind calls them with 7 deuce because they have to, by virtue of pot odds, and then they get cracked.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting that long.
What's your best success so far in poker for you?
Well, I guess the employee event.
Employee event. Yeah, there's always how many players?
People came up to me, and I don't even know these people, and they knew who I was, and that kind of made me feel good. And I was like, there's some serious poker junkies that follow everything, and it's like I walked into the Aria and I didn't think anyone knew, and they're all high-fiving me and being like, oh wow,
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah. Oh my. I tell you, when it comes to this game, I'm really crazy about it. I don't see how other people ain't as crazy about it. I know you are too, because like I said, there ain't many tournaments at my work that you're not at. You're not there. I mean, I was in the Poker studio last week. You were probably over there winning left and right, right?
Mm.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's amazing. Wow. That's great. I just still can't get over it. What do you see? Do you see yourself ever maybe playing in like a big stake one, like the main event?
Well, like I said, I played one time.
You think yourself playing it again or no?
That's so time intensive.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to take off 10 days or longer. And
if you get that far, yeah.
I've had people offer to stake me in other tournaments, some of the floors at the Aria. And it's like, I don't even need it, but I guess it would be almost fun to enter, a 5,000 event and have a couple of backers and, just,
yeah, it is nice. People trust and believe that you're good makes you even believe yourself you're pretty good when you got people in the back you. Do you play any other game besides Hold'em? You play anything else?
Well, Omaha, like you said, is for the criminally insane, but it's the most fun.
It is. It's totally insane.
It's kind of dried up as far as like limit. Like the Venetian used to have 15, 30 limit Omaha all the time.
Yeah.
The Orleans, and I think the Orleans is the only place you can play Omaha now for like limit.
I think you're right.
Like 4/8's even a big game, but they used to have the 8-16. I used to play that all the time.
Well, the rock game we have at Aria.
Right. Well, that's pot limit. That's it.
Yeah, that's.
Well, there's that one Asian guy, and I don't know him, but I was listening to him, and he said he was in for 20,000.
I know.
During the day.
Yeah.
And he said he got back to even. I was just like, wow. Like, what kind of bankroll do you have to have for that?
Well, I'll tell you, I know I push the pots, and I'm only there for 30 minutes. And especially on the bomb pot, it gets big.
Yeah.
And then after that, when they're raising, it's usually pot till the flop comes. And I would say the average pot is over 1,000 no matter what.
Yeah,
I pushed many a pots in that game near 10 grand. Think about that. It's a 5-5 rock game.
Right.
And I'm pushing the pot 6,000, 7,000 to the winner. That's how big that game is. And I'll tell you what, we got a 1-2 pot limit at Aria too. And them pots get bigger than what you think, even though it's a $1. You call it's 5 and you pot it, it's 15. But that damn game could get up there too. Don't think it don't. It does.
They used to have a mixed game at the Aria.
Yeah, on Mondays we used to. Yeah,
I used to play in there that sometimes.
It might come back. I mean, yeah.
Deuces 7 and all that.
Yep, they pick.
The
if you're there at 9 o'clock, you pick which game you want. Yeah. Yeah, Derek used to be off on that day and play in that game and get it started every Monday.
Yeah.
One of our dealers. So, but I just enjoy everything about the Aria. I'm so lucky to get to work there. I can't get over how it all came about. You were talking about the Big Blind Annie earlier, right? Was that you asking me that? I was working at Samstown as tournament director. And to get to know the rules, because it's just how I am, every other year, I think it was, or every year, one of the two, I can't remember now, but we'd go to the meet at the Aria from directors all around the world, not just in the United States, would show up. And how can we better the game? Well, someone mentioned that Big Blind. So I thought it was cool that I got to vote on that. because I was part of that. I also got to vote on the 7-card stud thing that changed. A lot of stuff. I had my quadruple heart attack. I couldn't play in the World Series. I couldn't do nothing. But I had my walker, and I went to the. I made it to the, because to vote. As to me, and everything about poker is interesting. So I somehow made it to go vote at the World Series. I mean, at the tournament directors meeting, and you just feel like you're part of something in the poker world when you get to do that. And one of the main things we talked about when we was talking about that big blind name. Well, what if you got moved? You can play it back to back. Or hey, what if you can't cover the ante and you'd be broke? Yeah, all that stuff. All that stuff was talked about back then, and it just felt so good to know that I got to stand up and say my word, what I thought about it, and I made it. A lot of funny things. Yeah, I'm working at that big casino called Samstown. We got 11 tables. Just thought it was funny and cool at the time. But yeah, that's pretty cool that I have all these opportunities because I love poker. I mean, I get a deal. I get to play. Everyone thinks I should be doing play-by-play. I actually do it when I'm dealing. And everybody loves it, right? I mean, you're right there. When are you coming to my table, Clyde? Or, hey, look, there's Clyde. Yeah, he's at our table. And, it's just the joy I have for what I do. And I think they know that. So, what's the joy about poker with you? I mean, you know how much I love poker. What's your joy? I mean, there's got to be something for you to keep playing it.
The money.
It's the money. Yeah?
I don't want for anything. I mean, I go out to eat every week to good places. I mean, that's...
Yeah, well, when you're winning, yes.
Yeah.
As you can see, wow.
I took my son for his birthday to Barry's, and I spent probably twice what I did for my first car. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's not cheap over there.
Jeez. I've never been there, I don't think.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I don't think. What did you actually come dressed like Bane because you're really trying to hide who you are? Or is this a comedy thing?
I'm incognito.
You're incognito?
I don't want anyone to know my name. You got to bleep out my my name and all that.
Oh. Anyhow, all right. What mistakes do the people make?
Well, they slow play big pairs. They try to live in the shadows, but the shadows belong to me.
Okay.
I was born in the darkness. They only adopted the darkness.
Yeah?
But another mistake, they play the Raza Ghul style.
They do?
I like to call it.
Yeah?
There's a guy, and I probably won't mention his name, but you'll know who it is. They don't want to win. They want to bad beat somebody.
I know who it is already.
It's like...
I know it.
It's like my...
and he does bad beat everybody.
But
I know exactly.
He's not a winning player.
He's not. Absolutely not.
So the Raza Ghul style,
God, I do know who you're talking about too. Wow.
These people can't be reasoned with. They just want to see the world burn. How many people play poker just to see the world burn?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
God, it's weird that I know who you're talking about. That's crazy, but I know. I do know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to mention the name here on the show, but I know who you mean. Well, listen, I want to thank you for coming by. I hope you had a good time. Once again, I want to thank everyone for watching this. God, I just love doing what I do, and I appreciate everybody following me. I mean, my YouTube channel, Clyde the Snack Attack Gaskins, now has over 13,000 subscribers. So I'm trying to keep stuff out there for him. So once again, thank for watching today, and may God bless you. Have a good evening.